review just show you guys on Sunday and today? Or
Yeah, just a lot to fix and a lot to clean up. But that's good things as well. Practice has been fiery and it's been good. So yeah, we needed that. We needed just to keep getting better. And you look at the film and you just keep diving into how we can improve.
What do you think you guys did well on Saturday?
I thought in the past game we did a good job of catching and just being efficient in the pass game, taking what they gave us, and then also I felt like we mixed up a lot of formations and stuff like that, which I think is very beneficial to what we want to do. But yeah, I think overall just a bunch to clean up as we look back.
what's made practice fiery? Like, what are the examples of describing that?
Just in general, pads are smacking, and naturally it's just going to be fiery. You go through camp, you go through a week prep, and then now you're kind of getting into the thick of things of getting into season. And yeah, I like seeing that side of people, and preparation. It's a process, and I just love seeing everyone compete through it.
As a leader of this team, what do the last 48 hours look like for you, kind of rallying the troops and getting them back in the right mode?
Yeah, getting better. And I think that's whatever the outcome. The process of getting better and finding ways to improve. That's whether you beat somebody, whatever to 0, or it's a close game and you win or you lose. Like you have to get better from it. And I felt like, keeping that the main thing. Of course, pushing one another to be uncomfortable and get better and keep pushing, pressing. I think that's definitely been, kind of our, motto for everyone. So
how immediately correctable do some of the issues feel? Like, do you feel like you could see a big step taken on Saturday from what we just saw?
For sure. I just think in general it's a lot of things. On offense it's about execution, and on defense it's about being in the right spot at the right time. And I felt like, at times on offense we didn't execute well, and we didn't even give ourselves a chance to do that. So it starts with me, for sure. I'm the guy who snaps in, get us in the right looks, and pushing the tempo, controlling it. And at times we didn't do that. So good and bad from every game you go through.
In terms of the protection specifically, Dillon, anything that you could do better? I mean, you can't make the line calls for somebody.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that the calls are wrong, but what are things that you can do if protection clearly was an issue?
Yeah, I think just being creative in what we do, and I think we did that. I do think, we look back like on that first sack, Pat kind of chipped him right into an open B gap, and they took advantage of that. So certain things like that, I say about executing, not beating ourselves. It just was wrong place, wrong time. But then you also look back at how efficient we were in the pass game as well. With throwing 49 times and 3 sacks are unacceptable, but that's on my end too, getting the ball out, not taking a sack, and trying to be proactive in that. But I think I'm a big guy. I'm in the week of prep. When we get to the game time, it's all about solutions. But in the week of prep, it's about pushing, obviously figuring out what we didn't do well and pushing and pressing on that to make it a strength of ours.
There were a lot of fans in like the 48 hours afterwards that were just looking at it and thinking this should have been more than a 10-point win over Idaho.
Yeah.
Did you guys look at it like that, or like is it fair for the fan? Like, has it been an overreaction, do you think, or is this just part of the kind of the ebbs and flow of a new team and a new season?
I think there's a bunch of missed opportunities, on our end, that we didn't maximize, and you look at a bunch of things, 2 4th down conversions that, we should have been converting on, had a right play call, but, certain things didn't go our way, and in execution wise, how do you emphasize that during practice to, go get that 4th and inches? That's something we pride ourselves on as well. So, I think, when you look back, of course, after the game, you're emotional and you have certain thoughts, but then you dive deeper into the film, you watch it 2-3 times. and you realize that there's opportunities there, but we just didn't take advantage of them, you know. And you talk about pre-snap penalties, and that's negatives, within a drive that you just can't have. I asked James, what do you like on, 3rd and 20, 2nd and 20, No, that's not a great situation for anyone, playing Madden or even in college football or in the NFL. Like, you want to create positive plays, you want to stay ahead, and we have, two, chunks that were taken back by, flags. But that's what we emphasize. That's part of me getting everyone set, getting people rolling, and I think that's the main message: is how do we maximize the opportunities we get, because it's going to be 4 to 5, maybe 6 plays in a game that could be the difference. So what, why leave it up to chance? That's kind of been it. So,
All right, thanks, Dillon.
thank you.